Like mouses. Y'all never had that mouse in your house before? Well, you know. Damn.
You can't say shit wrong.
Damn.
I was going to get you together.
Who the fuck is it? Who the fuck is it? Who the fuck is it? Who the fuck is it?
I can't subscribe to the concept of me being with a woman. It will never happen. The only reason why I had sex with that female when I had sex with that female because. All right, how you guys doing out there? Thank you guys for tuning into ACONNECTIONTV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to Culture Clubb. Like we do at every episode of Culture Clubb, we are going to reintroduce ourselves from our left to our right. State your name and the last time you got angry with someone and why.
My name is Jason. The last time I got angry at someone was Sunday. And that was because it was just a simple miscommunication. I told them to make sure they go and buy my dog some dog food, any flavor but chicken. Because I forgot I didn't put a Y, it ended up with a D, so I said food and flavor but chicken. And they got my dog chicken, flavor food.
Gotcha. So you should.
So were you mad at him or at yourself?
No, I was mad at him because it's common sense. Okay, everybody know these phones, you know, misspell for you or whatever. So, I mean, I was like, so you didn't take into consideration that I probably meant any flavor but chicken? Because don't that make sense?
No.
Not really.
All right.
I mean, probably, but still. You got angry over that?
Yes! Because he was like, no, you're wrong. No, you should have said any. I said, come on, bro, it's common sense. If I tell you...
So he got a little bit defensive.
Yeah.
Well, he was doing you a favor to begin with.
Exactly.
No, I was doing him a favor. He was staying at my house for the weekend.
There you go. There you go.
Golden blood. Golden blood.
The Pisces.
All right, the Pisces. Go ahead.
My name is Levi Eric. The last time I got mad was on the last episode of Culture Clubb when my friend Dontez said something I considered to be very ignorant.
All right.
My name is Dontez Davis. The last time I got mad was reading y'all comments. Y'all say some bad things about me.
My name is Wesley. The last time I got upset was when somebody that I used to I thought we were really like cool, like really cool. We ended up falling out over him lying, and we was at a party, and I brought over my boy's stereo for the house because it was like one of those moving stereos or whatever, and the boy that I did not like anymore spilled stuff on my friend's stereo, and he didn't give a fuck about cleaning it up. He didn't care, and whoever's stereo just had to deal with it. And I went off. I went so far off, and
I fucked up my phone.
I had to leave the house because I was ready to fight this boy. Anyways, that was the last time I got upset.
Hello, my name is Olivia, and yes, the last time I was upset was in that last episode.
Really? You were upset?
I really kind of was.
You can see the veins in her
I was
forehead.
disappointed. I understood, but it doesn't mean that it didn't just associate the anger that was living inside of my temple. But I still love you, Dontez.
All right.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Deandre, and the last time I was upset is actually when this lady fucked up my 4-piece at Popeyes.
We all know he loves his food.
So I ordered a pie. This bitch gave me 4 pies. I didn't order that. I ordered 5 pies. I need my chicken.
Don't fuck up his order.
You goddamn right.
Stay away from greasy foods.
My name is David, and the last time I got upset was, the week before last. Somebody owed me some money, and it was time to pay up, and they acted like they didn't know what I was talking about. So, yeah, I went off on this.
Okay. All right. So he cheated on me, and I'm still with him. Do we know anybody like that, or are we like that?
I've been like that.
I've been like that once in my 20s.
Okay.
I don't subscribe.
You don't subscribe to the concept of being cheated on and staying with them?
I've been
The
like
trust
that.
is gone. The relationship can't last without it. So,
Really? All right. What about this side?
I think it depends on what like the rules of your relationship are, which I think everyone should talk about before. Like, how open is this relationship, if it's open at all? If you're in a monogamous relationship, then, speaking for myself, if I were in a monogamous relationship we said that was the case, and then he cheated on me, I would probably forgive him once, depending on how much I like the person, and then if it happened again, then that would be the end of it.
But can you really cheat in an open relationship though? I mean,
well, I guess not, but I mean, I guess the cheating would be based on your rules. Like, if you're like, you can only sleep with someone if you let me know about it, but then they went and slept with someone without letting them know about it, that would be like the cheating scenario in an open relationship.
What if they cheated with the opposite sex? Would you still get upset?
But you already had the door.
I mean, it would be, for me, it's equal.
Everything.
I'm not going to treat it any differently based on their gender.
Okay. Jason, Dontez?
I've cheated on someone and we stayed together after a brief separation.
because you were Pisces.
Oh, that has nothing to do with it. And I don't want to add anything else because okay, so we didn't have any title on our relationship, and it was at the early stages of our relationship. So if we would have like broken up and didn't go back together or try to rebuild what we were trying to work on, I think I would have been bummed about it, but I was like, okay, I fucked up. But I have witnessed relationships that have lasted 20 plus years and the husband cheated and, things were bad and rocky, you know what I'm saying? But they realized there was more than just that one time that it happened. Some people just say, fuck it, you cheat once, boom, out the door. And that's just throwing too much away. If you built a lifetime, decades of history and all types of love together.
So what are you supposed to do?
Hold on. Dontez?
I don't believe in cheating, but like, let's say I go with somebody and my dude cheat on me with a female. I don't consider that cheating. So, as long as it's the opposite sex, then it's not considered cheating for me.
So I would say that I do care if the person cheats, and it would be a lot for me to handle. I would also go in to say, if I feel that we are in a relationship, I feel that communication needs to be there. If you've communicated to me that you are unhappy in any sort of way and you're not satisfied sexually or whatever the case may be, then I would, in the back of my mind, understand if you went to go cheat if I did not try to improve on the things that you say that you miss or want in a relationship. But if it just came out of nowhere and you just cheated, then I would be able to handle that because there was no communication. You didn't let me know. You didn't tell me that you were upset about the relationship or whatever the case may be. If you just go out and cheat, what the fuck are you doing that for? I would have a problem with that. I would still have a problem with it if it was a female, because I don't have a female's part. So what are you trying to tell me? So I would have an issue with that as well. What about yourself? If the female went to go and sleep with a dude, would that affect you the same way as if they went to go sleep with a chick?
Yes, absolutely. I think for me, I haven't yet found the Jay-Z to my Beyonce when it comes to cheating. So I just, I want to be that progressive, and I want to be with someone who is that progressive, that we can get beyond the trust issues like you were talking about. I stayed, and I couldn't say that I necessarily trusted my Pisces. So
you're getting all the shade.
What is wrong with the Pisces?
He's swimming in a shady pool.
I dated so many Pisces. Like, I dated like back to back to back to back to back, and I was just like, what's going on? Like, why am I? And one thing that has been consistent with them, they all cheated. And then you talk about you cheated, like, no shade. I'm not saying this is every Pisces, but somehow every Pisces that I'm around, they be cheaters.
All right.
Laying fish eggs everywhere.
I think Pisces find a fine line in cheating, first of all.
And then try to justify it.
It's not, I mean, it is justifiable. First of all, we was only together not even an inch of a month. And secondly, I gave the benefit of doubt saying I cheated just so I could reconcile the relationship and kind of work back in building a stronger relationship based off of my infidelity that you consider was cheating.
See, I agree with that.
We didn't establish titles. We were still going through a dating phase.
Oh, so then you're not
Very-
cheating. That's not
Exactly.
cheating.
So that's what I'm saying. We were just
So,
going through a dating
why
phase to that person that is cheating. So I say, you know what?
Oh.
All right, I cheated on
So
you.
that
All
person
right.
that is cheating.
Interesting.
So you have to
Interesting.
understand, as a Pisces, I will always find a fine line. Pisces are very loyal. If you, all right, I don't know what Pisces you've been
I
dating.
don't have a track
You need to-
record of that.
You need to leave them Pisces alone, baby.
So the next question is, he beats me and I'm still staying with him. So has anyone been in a physically or verbal or mental abusive relationship, an actual relationship, and has stayed with that person?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It landed.
I most certainly have not. No one's gonna look. The only person that's gonna be beating me around is gonna be in the bedroom, and it's because we're beating each other up while fucking.
Grabbing that hair.
Yes.
Bleep that out. I'm sorry that was
Jason,
vulgar.
Dontez, y'all get beat up?
Who? By who? No, if I have to
You
put
know,
my
he
hands,
doesn't-
if I have to put my hands on someone, or we don't need to be in each other's circles at all. If we are friends and you say I'ma fuck you up, okay, you gotta go, and our relationship is no more.
Okay. Don't be scared to talk.
I mean,
Scared now.
I would have been. We weren't together, but I got hit before. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And that was all right.
That's the shady word.
I deserved it, so yeah.
What did you do to deserve it?
Inquiring minds will want to know.
What's he like? I ain't gonna say.
Were you a womanizer?
Nah, it just some.
Was it a dude or a
was-
female?
It was a dude.
Oh, but still a womanizer. Let's not forget.
I mean, it wasn't like a
You felt like
fight.
you
It was just like he
deserved it?
punched me in my lip.
You felt like you deserved it.
So again, what did you do?
My opinions. My opinions.
Oh, so no strong.
Stay your fucking ass at home and make me dinner. That's got him right there.
Okay. So I've never been in an abusive situation, but I've known individuals that have been in abusive situations. And so my question to David, Olivia, Dontez is, why do you stay in that situation?
That's a good ass question. And like being how I am today, I definitely wouldn't tolerate that. Like he said, if I ever even feel the urge to put my hands on somebody, I gotta get away from them fast. But yeah, back in the day, it just like, and it could be like from the first time, a push or a shove. After that, it's just a wrap. Like any argument, you just feel like I'm gonna have to put my hands on this person, or it's gonna escalate. Like you already have that mental state. So yeah, I've done it in a couple relationships. I'm not proud of it. It was like mutual fighting, and it's real corny and it's real gay as fuck. Like the negative side, like typical homosexual drama bullshit. So it's really embarrassing to me.
Can you give us an example?
Huh?
An example?
Well, shit.
Scenario?
I
I
had.
want to know.
You messy.
That's why I said that.
I had one time, me and my ex were like arguing from like, I don't know if you remember Connecticut, like from like West Farms Mall all the way to Hartford. Like we was arguing. Exactly, the whole time. And I used to have this raggedy ass car that you had to roll the window down on the passenger side in order to get out. So he just still talking shit. I'm like, get the fuck out my car, you bum ass nigga, blah, 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 cussing him out. And he's just like taking his time to get out the window. So he starts to roll down the window and get out. He's still talking shit. I just blacked out and I just drove the car. He was dangling outside the window.
I love it.
then when I stopped the car, we just got and started fighting.
Right.
That's dangerous.
No, it's
Right.
not. That's
Get the fuck out my car.
That's appropriate. Get out my goddamn car.
Oh Lord.
He gave him fair warning. It was a disclaimer. It was a disclaimer as he was rolling down the damn window.
Miss Olivia.
That was your
Miss
disclaimer.
Olivia. In what capacity were you in a relationship where, like, was it with a man or a female?
It was with a woman. I've had two different situations. One, I had a situation one time where I was actually hit. And I don't know. I stayed, which is in the other one, both of them, because my self-worth was not where it needed to be. So first time I was hit a couple of times, and I was just shocked. And I just kind of, you know, they have the flight, fright, or freeze,
Flight or fright.
like that kind of thing or whatever. The response.
Flight or fright.
Like, so
Flight or
I just froze and just couldn't, and just let her just wail on me. And I just was like, because I was just in the shock of it. Like, I have a mouth on me, and I feel like we can talk through things, but I didn't understand like why she just put her hands on me. And then afterwards, you know, she cried and she said she was sorry and da-da-da. And I ended up staying for a few months. And then another situation, you know, actually had it where I was in the car and she basically was like, get the fuck out my car. And I was like, excuse you. And she was on 35. She was drunk, all of that. It was all you bitches, you hoes, you cancel bitch. I could find me another bitch. Like, fuck you. Like, all of that. And I'm just standing again shocked. Like, how did we get there? We were just shopping. Like, where did we get, like, I'm just usually just in a state of like, is this really happening? And I stayed because, again, yes, the next day I was drunk. I didn't know what I was saying, blah, blah, blah. Now, she didn't put her hands on me. The second one didn't put her hands on me. But she was so on 30, she could have. And we were driving that I was nervous for me. So, I don't think it's cool.
Could you today operate in that space?
No.
So what would happen if the boo that you're talking to right now decide to lay hands?
I don't play hit anymore, and so and I'm thankful that I've gone through enough therapy sessions with friends, family, and, you know, real people, like certified therapists, that I recognize my worth and who I am, and can see the telltale signs before I get in a relationship. The problem was I couldn't see those things before because I was blinded by other things that I never saw. Oh, red flag, you know, this person wants to delete my pictures off of Instagram. Oh, that's controlling. Like, didn't see those things.
Okay. So for those, let's speak to the people that are out there going through this right now, watching Culture Clubb and understanding everybody's point of view. What do we say to them to help get them out of that particular situation? Because they're blinded by love. They're blinded by what the person is saying to them, that they, oh, I will change, I apologize, I'm sorry. So what do we say to them? Like,
you have to realize your self-worth.
Yeah.
You have to realize, you have to just back up from the situation, because you can be blinded, you can be blindsided by love, but it comes to a point where, and I'm speaking not from my own experience, but from a close friends of mine experience, who has been in physically abusive relationships, and it just dumbfounds me. But it gets to a point where you just realize, I'm worth more than this. And I think once you get to that point is when you take the steps necessary to get out. So I would just urge everyone to realize that no matter who you are, you don't deserve to be abused. You shouldn't be abused. You should not be in a relationship, an abusive relationship.
Pretty much.
And if you are in that situation, understand and realize that you are worthy of something better and that you can find something better. Just take the steps to remove yourself from the abusive situation.
It's like she said, don't even play that game. Just get out. It doesn't get any better. It only escalates in most cases. Like, people have died. Like, don't do that for nobody.
I will say, in terms of, maybe it sounds lame, but there is, I don't know where it comes from, but it gets better. I don't know what campaign that is or what promo campaign that was, but it does. I think that was a homo thing where people were trying to come out and not know. It gets better. It always gets better. Like when you come out the closet, it gets better. I think that's where it comes from. I'm sorry if I can't remember it right. But it does get better if you want it to be better. And there are a lot of individuals that exist in this world. So the person that's presenting themselves to you is not the last person you will ever come in contact with that could show you what real love is supposed to be like.
Oh, I'm sorry, you done?
Yeah. That's why I leaned back. I did the fat joke. I leaned back.
No, you got the flow.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you good.
You good.
Okay, so now I'm gonna say something. So, I would have to say that I agree with what you're saying, Levi. As a person with a very strong personality, I didn't realize that I had a self-worth issue. I just thought like, this is kind of what it is, or I don't know why I was in that headspace. I really just thought, okay, well, she loves me because she does this, and this. So yeah, and I looked at movies like Think Like a Man where they were like 80-20%. So this is her 20. And you know, and I really defined it as 20% and really didn't realize that, no bitch, that's like 55% wrong, like, or 1,000% wrong. Like, I didn't look at it that way. I looked at it like all of these things are wonderful, and I don't know what Dontez is gonna say, but I do have a slick mouth, so I felt like, well, I did say some slick shit, so I guess I deserved her to like punch me across the face and like, wail on me for 30 minutes. Like, I just thought that that's what it is. So for the women or the men, whoever's out there who have that same thinking, like, I get it. And I'm also going to tell you that it's not okay. And that is a self-worth issue. And you do need to look into that.
Can I say something about that? What I was saying is that by being with two men, it's always an ego. You know what I'm saying? So it's normal for us not to let our ego get the best of us, So it wasn't like when I only been with one dude as far as relationship. Like, it wasn't like he punched me like to punch me. It was like he just, and it hit me. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like intentional. So I would, no hitting at all is condoned at all. If somebody hitting you, I would suggest do get out.
I need y'all to let these people know and tell them straight to their face, I pity the fool that decides to lay hands my direction. I pity the entire fool. Because it won't end well. And I'm not saying
I gotta get away from you because I'm gonna go to jail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just not gonna end well at all.
Take the high road.
So,
bitch, I'm suing.
So you're with someone that has a consistent pattern of negative behavior. They're always either A, in dealing with the cops, B, they've been arrested before, C, they're lying constantly pathologically, D, they're always having problems at work, they're always having problems in life. But for whatever reason, when they're with you, everything is picture perfect. Do we stay with this person?
I would have stopped at A. I would have been left at A. It wouldn't be no B, C, D, and E, F, G.
Where's these people at?
I mean, but
I know pathological liars, child. Narcissists, they run deep in Atlanta, child.
These are people that exist, and these are people watching that might deal with these types of people that do exist.
They might be watching.
They might be watching. So, what do we say to people that are dealing with people like this in relationships, sir?
Get out the first sign, because again, it doesn't get any better. I dealt with that situation too. I dealt with the pathological liar and the constant in and out of jail all at the same damn time. There are people out there that will lie to you about every goddamn thing. You need to be aware, you need to watch out for signs, and you need to protect yourself, because you can wind up in a very tumultuous situation for years to come.
Sir?
Please do not ignore the red flags. God knows lying and cheating and stealing can play a big part. Like, my identity was stolen. And it took 3 years to get it off because this asshole took my identity. Well, I guess that's a little bit before or after I put him in the hospital and I spent 3 months in Fulton County.
Ooh.
So that's the reason why I say what I say. But also, too, know your self-worth. Don't let nobody put their hands on you. Don't let them lie to you. And don't ignore red flags. That's all I can see. There is no other way around it because it always turns into something that's going to compromise your future.
Miss Olivia?
So, Deandre, I love you, and I still feel like violence is kind of wrong, whichever way you do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna put that because I'm gonna go in jail. Like, wow.
Well,
deep.
I mean, but if they
That's a lot.
but just like how the subject was about how they was going to put their hands on you, no, I'm gonna get you before you get me. And see, that's the thing. I'm not gonna let you hit me.
But I don't want anybody to hit me, and I don't want to hit nobody.
Well, here's the thing. Like I said, abusive childhood and all that other crap it sucks. So being hit on is the last thing I'm trying to think about for my dude, and knowing that you bigger than me, no, I'm gonna get you before you get me.
Okay. What was the question?
Knowing that someone shows you all of these signs of just negative energy in their life, would you still try to be with this particular person?
No, because I don't want transference of energy into my life.
I would say the same thing, and I feel that you can try all day long because I know there's a lot of you. You write me these messages. I'm trying to work with him, Wes. I'm trying to make him different. I want him to see the light of day.
You trying to make him different?
Yeah, don't put yourself through that. There's no reason for you to put yourself through that. And if someone's allowing you to put yourself through that, then they're not for you, I think.
He's gonna give a Dontez answer. I'm waiting for it.
I'm gonna say that you know what you can and can't handle. So forget what they saying that don't. You know what was best for you.
I know
Me
it.
personally, if the person lying to you and stuff like that, if you can handle that, be with that person because that's what you want. So, but you also gotta deal with the consequences. So to me, you know what you can and can't handle. So in that regards is do what's best for you.
All
So
right.
like, you know your man is a piece of shit. You stick with him, that's your piece of shit.
Right. What's wrong with that?
There's something good about that motherfucker I like.
What's wrong with that?
Hey,
Dontez, you would tell
like
that
it or
same
love it.
information to your daughter.
You just said
your what?
that person. I
You would
can't.
say that same stuff to your daughter.
To your
just said-
daughter. To your daughter.
I just said. I just said.
No, but I'm saying, would you give that advice that you gave to the universe? You gonna give
I
that
can
advice
give
to
you all
your
the
daughter?
positive advice that I can give you, but it's meant
That wasn't positive.
That's not the
That- no,
question.
no, that
Her
was-
question is, would you say that to your daughter?
Yes.
I'm gonna say no personally, but you gotta no. Listen.
So how you gonna tell
You're
America?
double standards.
You're not
Are
gonna
astounding.
Hold on,
They're
that's
non-stop
not-
double standards. Non-stop.
Look, hold on. Let me. I believe in individuality. What I mean is, I believe whatever is best for you is best for you. I cannot tell you what's right or wrong for you because that's my opinion. So your opinion is best for you.
But you would tell your daughter that?
Let me finish. Your truth is your truth. My truth is my truth. So regardless of the fact that it might be different, it's still our truth. So if you can't handle it, that's what you can't do. I can't.
What I'm saying is that in the other situation where it was just verbal and mental, I did not have that. So you right. I did go back to the girl or whatever, the one that put her hands on me. I did go back to her, and I did have people who cut me off and told me that they couldn't rock with me because they were too nervous for what they would do if something else happened.
That was
or
all
whatever.
my point.
If it escalated and I was dead or something like that, then they would have just sat there and just wild the fuck out. So they said, look, Liv, that's what you want to do? Look, I can't rock with you, and I can't rock with none of the shit that you got going down. I respect that over silence.
That's what I said in the beginning.
And that's what I'm saying. No.
Did I not say that?
That's not what you said,
That's
sir.
exactly what
no,
I said.
Sir. No,
I
sir.
said
You
I
said if
cannot
it works for you,
That-
you do it.
that's
And
what
I'm
I said.
saying,
I don't
say
condone-
something. Say like, nah, I ain't fucking with that shit. That's whack, and I'm not fucking with you if you gonna keep on doing this stupid shit because you could end up being dead.
I did not say
Say
that.
some shit like that to me so I understand it.
I said, I'm gonna tell you what is best for me. It's up to you to say. That's exactly what I said.
You
And
said to
that's
live
what I
your. You said to live your truth. Like
Right.
if that works for
That's the
you,
point I'm
then
saying.
live
You
your
go and
truth.
do
That's the point. I just said y'all trying to flip it around.
No,
that's
we're
what
not.
I said.
Play it
this is what I
back.
said.
Play it back.
Play it back, and I
Play it
guarantee
back.
you That's why I wanted you to say. That's why I asked you a question. Did you stay? Because I was gonna get your ass.
I did stay.
And
There's
that's the
nothing to
point
get
I'm
me
making. You
on.
made the
Moving on
decision
to
to
the next
stay.
segment.
You made the decision to stay, even though I told you as a friend, don't do it. But you
That's
made
not
the
what you saying
Yes,
that you
I
were
did.
saying.
Yes, I did.
We're gonna rewind it and then move on to the next.
I want
segment.
you guys to figure out what was said and leave that in the comments.
Right.
Look into this segment break and get your coffee, get your food, whatever you're eating, get comfortable. Make sure you calling up your sisters, your mamas, your cousins, your aunties. They all should be watching Culture Clubb.
This episode,
All
for
right.
sure, for sure.
We'll be back.
Who on the panel would you like to see have sex with Dontez?
Shit, I would like to have sex with Dontez, but Dontez ain't about to do some of the shit he was talking about doing, and I'm not too sure about that whole modeling and shit. But I mean, that would be.
If the lights were off and somebody started giving you head, who from the panel would you want it to be if the lights came on?
None of them. They're all men.
Come on, Dontez. Francois, the dog.
I can't say how.
Yeah, that would be.
I would like to have sex with Dontez.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch. I watch him have sex with anybody,
Yeah,
but
that'd be-
I would like to have sex
I
with
want-
Dontez.
I mean,
That'll be fun.
I mean, cause he talk a lot of shit. I want to see that. He better be planting it how he talking.
Is your relationship doomed once you put it on social media?
Yes, absolutely. Stop doing that stupid shit.
No, but it is challenged and you need to be prepared for that.
Don't listen to him.
Listen to me.
Don't listen to him.
Listen to me.
Don't listen
to
to him.
me because you're going to do it anyway, so you might as well listen to
And
me.
if you do it, you're gonna doom your relationship. There goes that.
Do you think tops and bottoms have roles?
In my opinion, no. You know what I'm saying? I think once you get in a relationship, I think top and bottom should really go out the window because I mean, like,
But that's only if
We-
y'all are both versed.
yeah. But I mean,
If you have a top that's trying to claim top, to me, if you come in as a top and you try to claim me and try to claim my ass, you need to be doing some extra shit. Like and I go back to that heteronormal, normative, whatever type of mindset to where you need to be very protective, considerate, supportive, take charge, but be like cater, be romantic. Take me out to dinner. I want dinner because this is grade A ass.
But see,
everybody don't get this ass.
Now it's all of nice. It's hetero now.
Right, and this is and I admitted that in the beginning. So I will say this though, it's not expected. But if you're not the type of guy that's not going to do that, you're not going to know how tight my booty hole is. Period.
He cheated and I'm still with him.
I would not be with him. I did that before in the past, and that's not something that I think was a good practice to follow. So yeah,
I'm different. Depending on how everything else is in the relationship, I might give him a say. And no, I do not cheat. I am one that I straddle the fence and I walk the very fine line. If we're not, and we have not made it clear that we are in a relationship and we are only seeing one another monogamously, then therefore,
you and I are dating.
Really?
You and I are dating, and you kiss somebody else. Is that cheating to you?
nah, we are dating.
Okay, so you and I are in a relationship, and you kiss somebody
You my
else.
boyfriend?
Yes.
And I kiss somebody else.
Yes.
Whoop my ass.
He beats me. Let's go to that. He beats me, and I forgave him. If I feel that my back is against the wall and I have no way to escape, I'm going through you. Do you agree?
If he's beating me, he's also being beat.
All right.
Yeah, you should forgive them. Doesn't mean you should be with them.
Why?
So would you forgive me if I beat you up?
Nah, I was only speaking hypothetically. But you will not beat me.
I just,
Period.
that's what I'm
Really.
saying. Like, I'm just saying, like, I know how to use weapons. And if you are that type of dude that lifts weights and think you the shit because you lift weights, ain't nothing with grabbing a hammer and fucking your face up. Like, it's really nothing. Okay. I know he or she has bad ways about their lifestyle, but I decide to stay with them because I think that I can change them. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
I don't want to have to actively work to change someone. All right. Who do you think is the shadiest person on the panel?
Oh, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Chris too. Yeah. Chris cool, but he's
Hi,
shady.
Chris.
Can you elaborate?
Huh?
Can you elaborate?
Easy. I mean, Chris is a very smart guy. I don't take that away from him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
What do you think is acceptable for someone to have in their bank account as far as an amount?
For our savings,
Uh-huh.
I think an average person should have at least $2,000 to $3,000 minimum.
I mean, I'm not going to date someone based off how much they have or don't have, but that's a good amount. Who do you think is the least shady person on the panel?
Wesley.
I'll probably say Levi. What? I haven't really seen him like.
You're only
shady.
saying Levi
No,
because
that's
you mentioned him as a person that you want to have sex with in a threesome.
No.
So that's the only reason why you mentioned Levi.
I'm mentioning
Shady.
Levi. I mentioned Levi because I know Deandre is shady as hell. Little Miss Olivia, she could be a little shady. I already witnessed that today. You too. And Dontez. No, you know what? I'm gonna go with Dontez.
I know people that talk about you, and you're my friend. I'm going to tell you about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
Now, I see why I wouldn't tell my friend is because of the backlashes, like I said. Like, I would tell you, and I mean, of course, throwing hints, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bruh, look, you grown as you should be able to know when somebody is not.
So
being
if we're
100% with you.
boyfriends, you and I are dating, and we have great relationship, bomb sex, everything's great, yada yada yada. I come into a room and there's 5 people in the room that you know that are spoken mad shit about me. You're gonna let me be around these people, mixing me with these people?
First of all, we're in a relationship, so one, I'm gonna always protect you. So if I walk in a room and I hear 5 motherfuckers talking about you, and if they're in our spot, then they gotta bounce.
Would you allow your boyfriend to nut inside you?
No. What the fuck?
I guess it depends on how long we've been dating and how much I trust them and how if the test results. I
So
think
on
like,
the flip side, because you both are tops, would you want to nut in your boyfriend?
yeah.
All the time.
All the time. Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say all the time.
Double
but
standard, right?
Double standard, hell.
You don't want
yes,
somebody- you don't want somebody to nut in you. You don't want somebody to nut in you, but you're
I'm
not
so
in
happy.
them.
Bro, I'm so happy. Thank you.
No. Let's just
Yes.
back off for a second. If it were possible, who do you think should have babies together on the panel?
I don't want to carry a child, so I don't want to carry a child at all.
I mean, that doesn't mean we have to,
Right.
somebody have to carry the
That's not a
baby.
part of it. Just if you could create a person based off of 2 of the people on the
Damn
panel.
sure wouldn't be Dontez ass.
That's shade. That's shade right there. I don't go over his house because it is dirty, and I won't tell them. Do you agree? Will you tell them, or will you not tell them?
I mean, to me, the dirty houses really don't matter because I don't stay there. That's them. I go over there. It don't bother me. It don't bother me.
I'm probably not going to tell them unless I'm really good friends with them.
Right,
But I'm
right.
probably not going to frequent the place either if it's disgusting.
I don't know, you talked so much over Instagram the other week.
Did I?
Text message, yeah.
What did I say?
What's the most people you have had sexual intercourse with at one time?
At one time, I was in a threesome. Like, yeah, I've been at sex parties, and I've only had every time I went to a sex party, I only had sex with one person. So I can't really give you multiple numbers. There.
So you was at a sex party and you had sex with one person?
Yeah, right.
They don't be having enough, like, you gotta look.
Oh, so you've been to a sex party before?
Yeah.
Okay. You come across as very squarish.
Thank
It's
you.
kind of hard to tell, but see, that's why you can't judge a book by its cover, because it's meant to sex parties. Name 2 things that you want to do to me sexually. If you had to do something to me sexually, I'm going there. 2 things.
I mean, some oral would be cool, you know. You know, you look like you got a nice pack of cakes, so you know, probably do one of those. You know, one time. You know, depending on how everything else look, you know, it might be, you know, a little.
Hopefully you guys are into these confessionals and these segment breaks. Leave your comments below as to what you would like for us to discuss. If there's anything that you would like for us to discuss. The next topic is, my friend hates them, so I hate them too. Do you agree or do you disagree?
No.
Okay.
I'm not jumping on no bandwagon. Shit.
Okay.
Depends.
It depends, okay? I'm going to tell you, I need to know what's going on. Let me know why we don't like them, and then I'll figure it out for myself.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I need to know the situation.
Okay.
If I know and I bear witness to some fuck shit, yeah, I'm picking my friend's side more often than not.
So I had this particular situation that occurred in Orlando. Shout out to the Orlando cast of Culture Clubb. I'm sure y'all are probably going to see this video, and y'all probably might have words for me after this video, but y'all will be up here for my party so we can discuss it when y'all come up here for my party. I was, and y'all, I may be the Dontez of this particular segment, but it's, I don't give a fuck. I was talking to someone, and I thought, this is all internally, I thought that this situation was amazing. I found my soulmate. We connected on another wavelength. This was great. Woo! I love it. We didn't care about sex. It wasn't about sex. We didn't even have sex. But it was just, that connection that we had was just intense, right? Mm-hmm. So I go away. I come back, come to find out that they have someone else.
Of course.
That they're talking to someone else. They're interested in someone else. They've been talking to this other person for quite some time. And Wesley, you were the side person, or a person of interest, but not really, because they were really serious about this other person. So, and this is where I found, and I'm new to the gay, cliquish, groupish type of shit. I'm new to that. So, and what I mean by that is the person that I was talking to at the time that I thought was going to be the one was, we were all amongst a group of friends, and we all knew each other, we all got along. This particular person ended up bringing this new dude in the circle, in the cipher, and which I felt that I was a part of before any of these motherfuckers. And I always had to be constantly reminded of this new dude because this guy kept bringing him around. My issues that I had with the people in Orlando that I called my friends is, why are we entertaining this? And the only reason why I said that is because you came to me and said, damn, that's fucked up. Why did he do that? Oh, that's terrible. He's a terrible person. Damn, I wouldn't, But y'all still invited him over to the house parties with his boo, the new boo. Y'all invited him to the functions with the new boo. Y'all brought everybody, he was bringing the new boo around all of the time. And my rebuttal to someone, I had an intense conversation with you, and I know you're watching this episode. I had an intense conversation with you, and you were telling me, oh, Wes, it shouldn't matter. What y'all had going on has nothing to do with me, vice versa. But when you went through a similar situation, when somebody did you wrong, I paid that person complete dust and didn't even want that person in my space. Because I feel like people that do my friends wrong are eventually going to do me wrong. And people that do people wrong in general, I do not want them in my space. So for me, I could not understand why all of my friends were allowing me to be in the same energy or same space with this energy that was just very negative in my life. So, listening to that particular situation, how would you have handled it? Do you think that I was being too much and you would still want the friend to come around with his new boo, knowing that he fucked up, he basically bullshitted me? Or do you think that I was right?
I mean, you was right. I mean, you was right because if these are your friends, and I'm bringing someone new in, and it has already been made perfectly clear to everybody that, you know, there's something that you feel uncomfortable about with that new person being around, then, you know, of course, I wouldn't have the other person around. Don't bring your nigga to my house if everybody else, if one person out of my crew don't like him, he's not welcome. And that's just me. Because I want to keep everybody energy at the same level, nice, high, having a good time. I don't need one person to come in and upset one person because that one person is going to upset you. Next thing you know, you're going to tell them, why's this bitch here? Next thing you know, he's going to whisper to this, why the fuck is he here? Then next thing you know, everybody is in an uncomfortable state. So you wasn't wrong. The person, your friend should have had your back more if you was there first. You know, loyalty is everything. But if you're trying to get your rocks off, just be like, yo, bro, just bring your boo around some other time when he's not here. Or just, matter of fact, we don't even rock with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Keep him at your house. And, if your friend don't want to come around, but, do you want to lose a friendship? Because if, that person that he's with now is, they've got building a strong bond, he might back off of his friends to work on that bond. You know what I'm saying? So it's like teetering the fist a little bit.
Levi, how would you handle a situation like that?
I pretty much agree with everything that Jason said, but I do want to get some more information about this particular situation.
So go ahead, Paul.
So are you saying, is this something that happened recently, or when you were still
This was I was in Orlando.
When you were in Orlando?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I was wondering, because
Okay.
I was like, if you're living here now and going back,
No, I don't know.
then that's a whole different situation because they shouldn't be worried about you living in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then I still though, so this is something that happened okay, never mind. I pretty much agree with what you said. Yeah, I was going to stir the pot a little bit.
I want you to go ahead.
I think I'm going to leave it alone.
So I just want to make sure if me and you, we go together, right? And Olivia and David, we are good friends, right? We all met at the same time. We kick it at the same time.
He brought the boo. He brought the boo.
So let me explain.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So this is my group of friends right here. This is all me. I've been living in Orlando for a while. This is my group right here.
Okay.
You assert yourself into the group because you mutually through time has met everybody. But this is my pour first.
Because I met you.
Because y'all are dating.
Right.
Okay.
So we started becoming extra read all about it, kicking it, whatever, liking each other, blah. Off the rip, you already had Jason on the other side, but you was still playing the fence and doing whatever you wanted to do here.
On some fuck shit.
You cool with everybody, you love everybody, but you playing West. So then all of a sudden you bring Jason into the fold, and now Jason is invited to all of our functions going on and all this shit. My friends know you done fucked me over and did me wrong by bringing Jason and not telling me, but whatever. But they're still allowing you to bring this new dude into this cipher. Is that okay or not?
Go give me a Dontez. Come on, baby.
I can't answer that question.
Why not?
Because Dontez want to have all his souls in the same room so he can watch every single last one of them. That's what he about to say.
You can't. This is the thing with me. I feel like even though you know them longer, doesn't mean that we are closer. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? Listen, what I'm saying. Let's say that I know. Let me tell you why. Listen.
No.
You don't have time.
Let him explain. Go ahead.
Okay, let's say that y'all be knowing. Listen, what I'm saying. Y'all be knowing each other for 2 years. They just say that y'all be knowing each other for 2 years, right? 2 years. And because I go with Wes, I was talking to Wes, I only knew y'all for a year. But let's say in that year, we had a closer bond than y'all two in the 2 years. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how long you know somebody, how close in the bond you have.
I'm still judging your character. I'm still judging your character.
Listen what I'm saying though. What I'm saying is the fact that we could develop a closer bond.
Cannot.
You cannot.
But the concept of doing something wrong is where the premise of the question is coming from.
That's the point. Your friendship
and
values, and if your friendship changes. But that's what I'm saying. If y'all dynamics has changed and ours has became better, of course you might be a little bit more loyal to me because we are closer now. We have a bond now. So what I'm saying is, it makes sense. If y'all not as cool as we are, even though y'all know each other longer, y'all probably gonna be on my side more because we have a closer bond.
But don't flip it.
Don't
flip it. It's
And
not
don't be
about.
adding extra new shit into it.
It's not about.
Don't do that.
It's not about flipping. It's not about flipping anything or flipping one longer.
This got real twisted.
Olivia, give your response.
Shit was real food.
I don't know you to bring me. If you ain't him, then
Olivia,
that's
give
fine.
your
Excuse me,
response.
Olivia has the floor.
Go ahead, baby.
And so, what I'm saying is that was some real fuck shit. I don't care, Levi, whether he moved to Atlanta. He could be in Madagascar. It could be 10 years from now. Under no circumstances. No, under no circumstances. If you know that this man did my friend wrong and there was a character issue there, because it's one thing if Wes and Dontez were dating and they were under the premise of, oh, we're just kicking it, we just trying to, if we're under the premise of we're trying to build and be the one and be together, and you this whole time had a dude and Wes is the side piece, well, fuck you.
Even though we became closer, even though
that's what happened, right? So basically, did you know? Hold up. Did you know at all that
he was talking to somebody else and had somebody else on the side now?
No.
Right.
So that's some bullshit.
That.
So as Wes's friend, I ain't fucking with you and keep your bitch
But
to
this
the
is what
fucking
I'm saying.
corner.
This is what I'm saying. We became
I agree with
Listen,
that.
Olivia, we became stronger bond. Our friend, this is what I'm saying. Our friendship is stronger than y'all two. So you have a closer. Let's say you build a stronger bond.
But that's not what happened. So that's not. That's not what happened.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
I'm not fucking with you
I'm gonna
and
tell
your
you
boo.
this, if I know him 5 years and I only know you a year, and no matter how many times we hang out, my loyalty is to him. Because at the end of the day, he's been rocking with me longer. Best friends don't have to talk to one another every single day. Friends don't have to talk or be around each other every single day. I just might hang around you because you're cool, you probably work out and go to the gym, boom, 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 boom. But if you play me, my friend's gonna come in my defense.
That's a character
I'ma rock with
issue.
them, not
That's a
you.
character issue.
Yeah.
For real is, like, if you did him dirty, you gonna do me dirty in another way. Because
So
you
that's-
did somebody dirty.
So that's the premise
fucked
of the
up.
question. So like, if someone hurts you, do you still rock with that person? Like, if someone hurts your friend, do you still rock with that person?
No.
knowing that they hurt your friend?
You have to be forgiving though to some extent.
I can forgive you, but I ain't gonna forget the shit. You can't fuck with me no more. So I forgive you over there. Namaste. Like, namaste your ass over there.
It doesn't always work.
I'ma stay your ass over there.
It doesn't always work like that though. You need to be a little more forgiving.
So let's hear the last two. Let's hear the last two.
All right.
Damn.
Oh no, I'm definitely rocking my best friend. I mean, loyalty comes first, and and the thing about it is that then if you invite somebody exes in the circle and you know I got cheated on, then now I'm gonna have to question your loyalty. I'm gonna have to question your motive to see if you want to see me, because I'm gonna have an interior motive that do you want to see me fail? So now I gotta question you and this hoe and this bitch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just knock y'all out that circle, because I'm going to alleviate any problems, and call it a day. But yeah, I'm gonna rock with my homeboy who I've been fucking with. But if I see that ex, I may just spit on the bitch. I don't like him.
Go ahead.
So I have a story because I just went through this like the other day. Me and my best friend have, one is a mutual friend, other one is a former friend. So basically, the former friend did some fuck shit to me and my best friend. My best friend has been friends with the mutual friend for 9 years, and he met this other dude who's the former friend, and they've been kicking it whatever for like 2 years. They work on like the same job or something like that. So basically, the mutual friend was like, I don't want to pick sides, and we should just all grow up and kumbaya and da 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 da. So my best friend stopped fucking with him because of that. So he reached out to me trying to like mend the relationship, and I told him, dude, you wrong, because at the end of the day, you seen this shit unfold. It's not like you have to question, like she says, a character issue. It's a character. So you basically just wait and it's cool because it didn't happen to me. That's basically what you're saying.
I am so happy to hear that, because real shit, I was like lost, like alone, like what the fuck, like am I stupid, like what the hell? Like, cause when I told y'all about my brother covered in the car, got beat up by this dude, I was cool with this dude up until this point, but you hurt my friend. So there's nothing, like, I'm not fucking with you no more, period.
Right.
So when I went through what I went through with this dude, I'm like, now I could understand if Dontez was like, Wes, I think we cool, but we need to be on some chill shit. I want to date multiple people.
That's a different
blah, blah, blah.
situation.
Like, you know, this is what's going on. Not so, I rocks with you. I think you the one. We some cool shit. Blah, blah, blah. This, that, and the third. Da, 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 da. And then all of a sudden I come back and it's because, you know, I was just like, wow. And so I was really looking at them sideways.
I had a similar instance like that. Well, when I was living in LA, I got in a fight with my roommate. And all my friends were there. And I introduced my roommate into my crew. And the 2 days before New Year's, me and my friends came in from the club, drunk, sitting down, eating whatever I had finished, cooking or whatever. And my roommate, he comes down, engages in conversation with us, but somehow conversation went left. And we just started, him and I got into a verbal argument. One thing led to another, him and I started fighting. And I mean, it was bad because we stopped and we started fighting again. But what made matters worse was the fact that one of my friends started consoling him. Are you okay? And blah, blah. I said, hold on, hold the fuck up, bitch. I'm like, hold on, I'm the one over here like, bitch, this is my house. You my friend. Why are you over here talking to him? You know? And he was like, well, Jason, both y'all. I said, no. You are my friend. Well, I was like, no, bitch. You are my friend, not his. Why are you? He is a roommate, my roommate, in my house. Why are you consoling him? Like, what's going on? And he was like, blah, 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 blah. And so I think he tried to play it off as a joke. And he was like, Jason, do you mind if I invite such and such to my birthday party?
Why?
For what? Why would you want to do that? You know, so he didn't invite him that year. I moved to North Carolina. I was in Afghanistan. I came back to the States early. And I snuck away. Now, mind you, this ain't much time. I mean, a year probably. But when I came back, and I was like, oh, I told only a few select friends, I'm gonna surprise such and such for his birthday. If you surprising friends for their fucking birthdays and shit, bitch, we friends. We in a committed relationship. Who was at the party? My roommate, my old roommate. And so I waited till the next day. When I got on the plane, I made it back to North Carolina. I called him, I said, say, bro. I was like, I know you know, I know I ain't been living in Cali, for almost, a year or so now, but why was he at your party? Oh, he cool, he talk. I was like, the same person that I got in 2 fights with at my house that you had to pull me off of, y'all cool? And the person I confronted you about consoling at my house, y'all cool now? Right, man, that person ain't even friends no more. We do not talk.
See, I don't agree with that entirely.
Oh, wow.
No, because let me tell you, I did. I forgave him briefly when he did it at my house. But for, I understand.
So what situation?
You
Both
gotta pick a
situations?
side,
No.
and you gotta stay the fuck over there.
Pick your side. We are friends.
If you
What
really
situation,
somebody
Why do
care
there have to
about-
be sides? The
Well,
second situation,
let 'em
the second situation where he had been gone to Afghanistan and North Carolina, you are out of the picture. Let's be real. You said
No.
you said you were surprising your friend for your birthday. He
I
didn't
should-
know you were coming. If he had known you were coming, maybe he wouldn't have invited that guy. But he didn't know you were coming because you said it was a surprise. So someone that you didn't like, who has over time become friends with one of your old friends, now you're gonna lose a friend because of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
It's
My
really
point.
not the way around.
Your friend became stronger with your roommate. It became a closer bond, even though you've been on your friend longer.
No.
That's all I can get.
It wasn't no close. It wasn't no. See,
That's the point I was making earlier.
See, you knew gay. I've been gay.
That ain't.
There's no such thing as, oh, you built a closer bond within a matter of a year. Not if I've known you for 5, 6 years, and you all of a sudden you got a closer bond with this person. I don't give a fuck if I've been gone for 1, 2, 3, 10 years.
If you guys are such strong
You know what I'm
friends,
saying?
though,
You
if you're
said that
such
one
strong
previous
friends,
episode,
why
you
are
said
you
something
gonna
about your
lose your
childhood friend
friendship
versus
because you invited
we
someone to
had-
a party?
But I'm not agreeing with this part.
Oh, okay.
So
This is why. We had already past that happening. We had already established an understanding. All my friends have. We're not rocking with him because of how he is. How he is. There's a reason why him and I got in a physical altercation. Like I said, I do not put my hands on no one. He put his hands on me, so I had to defend myself. So if you get in a heated argument, or you get in an argument with this person, 9 times out of 10, he is known to swing at you. he's going to want to fight you. So in the 2 times that we were in our house having a conversation, and he hit me the first time, we got in a fight, and then we stopped, they broke it up, and we tried to talk about it, and then he swung again, and we started fighting again, and now you're going to console this person. Clearly, you're more concerned about his well-being than mine, and I told you and I addressed you at that point, like, yo, bro, what's going on? You're my friend. Why are you addressing him when you need to be addressing me? We need to be talking. You need to be asking me if I'm okay. He attacked me, not the other way around.
So I'm gonna Kanye the shit. I'm gonna let you finish.
No, can I Kanye first? I want to finish my last thought because I feel like we had a dialogue going on. My last thought, and this is for everyone, is that if you've been friends with someone for this long, to me, it seems that you should have a little bit of forgiveness for them, that they may be fucking up in this situation, but if you're really that close of friends to begin with, then you should be more forgiving and you value that friendship more than to lose it over some fuckboy douchebag. Like, sure, be mad at them, scold them, but really you're gonna lose like this old friendship because of this scenario which your friend didn't even know you're going to be there anyway?
So
it's
I
really
hear that
the other way
perspective.
around, because that person is the one that's saying, fuck what you've been through, I'm still gonna fuck with this person behind your back, essentially, and then let
This
you
is
find
years
out
So
about
Olivia's
it.
not saying that either.
It doesn't matter. That's still what's happening.
I'm not saying
That's
that.
still what's happening. That's still what's going on.
People change.
I'm not
People
saying
change.
that.
Loyalty
Olivia's
doesn't.
not saying that.
Loyalties doesn't.
I'm sorry.
Olivia's not saying that. What I am saying is a little bit more aligned with what Levi is saying, but not that far. So what I am saying is this is a little different because you're talking about friends, and that sounds a little too cliquish for me, and I feel like there needs to be some type of independence here. I am saying with that particular situation, what Wes described for me was too much because it's a character issue, and it's not like I knew this person, and the way that I know you is from a romantic relationship, and so it's a character issue that's really deep and rooted, and it becomes an issue of whether that's who you are at your core. So that's different for me because you don't know how to articulate that you don't want to be in a real relationship, but you're leading this man on. That I have a problem with. Now, when we're talking about just friends and you like this and I like that, that's a little bit different. I don't feel like I need to, and I don't feel like it's right to basically just hold fast and hold down your friends. Like, you can't be friends with him because you're friends with me. Like, that's team too much. I don't do that.
That's a little selfish.
You can have whatever friends, but you just know when they show the fuck up, I'm not showing the fuck up. And if I do show up, I'm gonna behave for 5 minutes, and then either I gotta go or she gotta go, but we can't stay in the same room because, I really, really don't like that person. Everybody else I'm just cordial with. And I think that we can have a space of cordialness, but that doesn't sound like what you were describing right there. That sounds like you just want to
Maybe the
talk.
topic change.
We had
This would be another hour long topic. So the last topic to close off on this episode, and I need you guys to comment. If you know people that talk about you and you are my friend, am I going to tell you about it? Should I tell you about it? So for example, if I know that David is talking bad shit about Olivia, and David and Olivia apparently are cool or cordial, whatever, should I let Olivia know that David's talking about her because Olivia is my friend?
All day.
No.
Sorry, I'm a little confused about the question. How close are you with them?
Don't fucking matter.
Olivia is my friend,
Okay.
right? David and I are friends,
Acquaintances?
cool friends. We're friends.
And he's talking shit about Olivia.
Bad
Should you
shit.
tell Olivia? I mean, to me, it's like
Bitch, you better come on.
telling. Okay, what's the reason for telling her? This is what I'm asking.
Go ahead.
This is what I'm asking. Are you telling her by telling her, are you going to be able to help the situation, or is it going to make the situation worse?
How could it be worse?
If
She's walking around thinking that home dude is cool and what's up, then that still ain't
Because
good.
it could be a situation where it doesn't matter. That by telling you, it's just going to hurt your feelings, but this person's a piece of shit anyway, and their opinion doesn't really matter to begin with. Why would you let why would I spread their negativity to you to just make you feel better?
That's valid.
Now, if by telling you, I can somehow resolve the situation or some good will come out of it, then yes,
Okay.
I should tell you.
That's valid. I like that.
No, it's not my. That's
Child.
same thing what he was saying. It's kind of, it depends if you're being messy or you concerned.
I would say if I consider these people to be my friends, and if I consider everybody on this panel to be my friends, and this side of the table here's that this side of the table is talking bad shit about Wes, but when we're all together, it's all kumbaya and laughs. Y'all need to motherfucking let me know, because that is not the type of people that I want to rock with, don't want to be around with, and if you do have a problem with me, say it to my motherfucking face. So yes, I do want to know, and if you do not tell me, and I'll find out
that you knew,
then I would not consider you a fucking friend, and we don't need to be cool anymore, because I would tell you that shit, and loyalty is everything to fucking me. Next.
What Wes said.
All right.
Tell me. I want to know, because 9 times out of 10, if somebody is talking about me, more than likely they're going to be talking about you. So I need to know loyalty is 100% key.
Yeah, you can tell, you have to tell me, because in the event that I find out, I'm looking at you worse than the person that was talking shit, because you let all that shit marinate and you is all kicking it with some, like he said, y'all just cool, you my friend, and you let somebody talk shit about me, you didn't do nothing about it, you didn't tell me, nah.
And why they feel so comfortable to be in your face and talking to you about me? Why they feel so fucking comfortable? What you doing with them to make them feel so comfortable?
Alright. That's the Lauryn Hill record.
Those questions you ask when you tell your friends, oh well, you know such and such around here talking about you. You need to, because I did that. I told a friend, I said, yo bro, I don't know why you around here telling all these people that you quote unquote call your best friends all your personal business, because those are the same best friends that they just met me 2 weeks ago and they telling me all your business. You know, I got backlashes for that. From the person I'm like, nigga, I'm telling you what's going on. So you know what? That's why I said no, I will not. I'm gonna let you find out, because if I have, in most cases, I have hinted towards you. I have made a statement. I'm not gonna tell you that he's talking about you. I'm gonna say, yo, you need to be careful who you consider your best friends or your friends and what you tell them, because I shouldn't be hearing your business from somebody else. That's telling them. But what you just said is telling them. You don't know who it's coming from. You telling them. You don't know who it's coming from. You just said you need to be careful. If we talking about him and you like, no, but I'm saying, I'm talking about in the sense that what I just experienced last month. I didn't tell my friend who I was talking about, who was talking about him. But if you know you told him something that nobody else know, and I know, and I'm telling you, be careful who you talking to, you should form your own opinion like, oh, this nigga's talking about me.
So that's kind of indirect.
Yeah.
And
I would indirectly help your ass out.
You don't feel like your loyalty has wavered towards that person, being that indirect with them?
No, because I know you as a person. If I'm your friend, I know you. I know how you're going to react. Like I said, me and this person are not friends today because I told him somebody that he's telling his personal business to is going around telling it to other people. We are not friends because...
That's so irritating. I hate when people do that. Somebody's talking about you. I ain't going to tell you who it was. I ain't going to tell you.
So then why you even mention it though? Why even mention it if you're not gonna even tell me what it is?
Don't even say it.
Yeah. If you hanging around somebody more than and you considering them best friends, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. I don't need to say that person's name.
Yes, you do.
I don't need to say that person's name.
Yes, you do.
It's not a riddle. You need to tell me who it is.
Right. Shut the fuck up.
And I'm gonna ask you, is it Timmy, Rob, whoever? Who the fuck is it? Who the fuck is it? Who the fuck is it? Who the fuck is it?
Can y'all go over someone's house if y'all think that person's house is dirty? And if y'all think the person's house is dirty, do you tell them?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this a topic for real?
This is just the last question. I wanted this to be the last question, but yeah.
If I'm friends with that person, yes, I'm going to tell them. If they're a stranger hosting me and this has actually happened, I went to someone's house
I agree with
that smelled like the worst cat piss. Ooh. The house reeked of cat piss. Like, this is not... I was gagging. I couldn't breathe in the house.
Hey, did you tell them?
And I could not bring myself to tell them because they were hosting me.
So I have to mention this story to y'all, just to lighten up the mood, right? I met this one dude in Philly, and he was fine. To me, he was fine as fuck. Body, everything, skin complexion, everything was great. Went to the house, I was about to get some cakes. When I tell you this dude had 1 million roaches in his house.
Oh my God.
1 million roaches in his house. As soon as I walked in the house, no, I'm sorry. I walked in the house, it was really sketchy, like trap house looking. And I was just like, what the fuck? I'm about to go through this for some ass? Like, what the fuck? So I went, Chris? I'm not saying nobody's name, nothing. So, all right. So we went up to the bedroom or whatever, and it's still sketchy, still a little trap house-ish. But I'm like, this motherfucker, I'm about to get that. When I went, he went to turn on the cable. He went to turn on the cable, and all of a sudden he said, and wipe like hit something off the cable box. I saw it already. It was a fat ass roach. I said, oh Lord Jesus, what am I about to deal with?
Did you still smash with the
Hold on. So
Typical nigga.
So I'm like, okay, that was just one roach, Wes. That was one roach. Nah, bruh. I went to the bathroom, and you know, as soon as you turn on the light, them motherfuckers run.
Scatter.
All on the bottom of the toilet, you see roaches. I go in the bedroom, roach. Would y'all have stayed in that situation?
Fuck no.
To
I'm
get
like,
that
look, bro,
ass?
you got too many rodents. I gotta go. Nah.
You got too much company.
Is this a real time?
Would you say, bro, what's going on with these roaches? You want to go get some rain, bomb this motherfucker? Would you?
You know,
I'm not telling you because I'm never coming back. Like,
There's a difference of having roaches and being dirty versus having roaches and being clean. Some places in certain areas, no matter what type of area it is, you can have a $1 million house and it's in an area where it's infested with roaches, you're gonna have it. So to me, having roaches is not necessarily he's a trifling person. If his house is dirty, that makes him trifling. So the roaches, yeah, I still stay. But as far as his house dirty, that's a different story.
I ain't about to lay up and have the roaches crawl on me and bring them back to my shit.
And thinking
It depends on the quantity of roaches, because like
He said it was more than one.
I know, like 1 or 2 roaches is okay, but if they're literally like tens of roaches scattering, personally, I wouldn't have said anything.
So let's switch.
I would have just left. I would have had a. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm coming home now. I'm sorry, it's an
What's that
emergency.
mean with the guy?
And
So
run
let's
off.
change it from roaches to bed bugs.
Now,
Bed bugs. Bed bugs. No. honey.
bed bugs, that's more, I'm not gonna say extreme, but that's a different tactic.
That's when you
type
get
of-
cussed out. You cuss them
like,
out.
for example, I didn't know that.
The outside house and Vaseline, throw the match and take off running.
Like mouses. Y'all never had that mouse in your house
Mice.
before?
But
you know what I mean. Damn!
You can't say shit wrong.
Damn!
I'm going to get
your hand today.
I'm going to get you together.
We gotta wrap this up.
Thinking about it.
Well, I want to thank y'all for tuning into this Culture Club. Leave comments below. Would you let people know if they had roaches or if their house was disgusting? I want to hear your thought process. Thank you guys for tuning into Culture Club. Follow, support, comment. Tell everybody about these episodes. Thank you guys for watching. Deuces.
Namaste.